Questions from my heart, ringing, ringing every day. Who am I? Who am I? Do some more, believe some more, love some more. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine.
I am Godwin Anyekan Udo. I train pig and I recycle the pig waste into gas, electricity, and organic manure and fertilizer, and also use the waste to produce maggot larvae for livestock. I am a founder of Golden Ventures. 2011, when I was in school, I had a lot of difficulty when I was in school. I was about to define my admission. I think on the possible solution. How can I sustain? How can I further my education? What will I do? What will I even lay my hands? I don't have any money. I rushed to my uncles for money. I begged for alms. Nobody helped me. I remember my uncle. I helped him in training his pigs. I went to him, Uncle, please help me with one of your pigs. Fortunate enough for me, he gave me one of his pigs. I trained the pig. At the process of training the pig, I discovered that I have a lot of problems that pigs eat more than human beings, and I don't have the money to feed the pig. I think on what will I do? How will I even finish? People start asking me questions. What take you to pig? How will you manage? What even prompts you to go into piggery? Would also the smell. I discovered that pigs eat waste. They eat human residues, or everything that is made from kitchen. You can, even from grass, you can give it to your pigs. I start feeding my pigs with cassava peels and other vegetables. At the process, I discovered that when my pig gave birth to about 12, the first pig gave birth to about 12, I said to myself, how will I train the piglets? The piglets won't eat grass. They will not eat cassava peels. That leads me to the production of maggots, which I use the maggots to feed in the piglet. How do I produce the maggots? I collect the waste from the pig urine and the dung. I keep it out for flies, BSA flies, to lay egg. After laying the egg, I collect the egg and incubate it. After incubating the egg will hatch. After 5 days, it will hatch. After 14 days, the larva will be matured. I feed it with my piglet. We all know that maggot or larva is safe, has the highest source of protein, which a lot of us we don't know, and it is the best way of giving to animals or livestock. I give him the larva. After that, and I discovered that some things still left. I use the cassava peel to produce cassava flour for my piglets, and they grow. At the long run, I discovered when my pig farm enlarged to about 15 in numbers, one pig gave birth to about 12. At the end of the year, it will give birth to about twice in a year, and it takes about 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days for a pig to deliver, a sow pig to deliver. And you can see that in under 1 year, if you have 2 pigs, you have a greater number of pigs, which even you yourself would think on how to feed it. And dealing with the smell, I said to myself, how will I manage the smell outside this larva that I'm producing? I now think on what happened to the waste of these pigs. What after disposing it, what really happened to the grass? What really happened to this place I throw it away? I discovered that I can really use this waste to produce gas, which is called biogas. And I think that biogas is the easiest and the cheapest way of gas production in the whole world. How do I produce gas? How do I produce this gas? I collect the waste, put into a tank called biodigester. It is simply a tank that I store in the waste. After 7 to 14 days, it will produce what we call biogas. And I have a tube. I actually use a tube to filter out the biogas, which is the methane, into the gas as my storage. After that, I collect it down to my cylinder or to my house, which you can use it to light up homes, as you have seen there. And the waste also, the slaw is used as an organic fertilizer. The concentration is very high, such that you cannot use it raw. You only dilute it is 1 to 20 before you can use it. That means the fertilizer content is very high. The nutrients content to crops is very high. So I say to other farmers, I want to also share this knowledge to other farmers. Have them. Nothing is waste. My friends call me nothing is waste. I have the reason of saying that nothing is waste in this whole world, because our world is surrounded with money. That is how I was able to raise money from my 17 years. I think I got married at my early stage and I have a kid. People will say, oh, what took you to that place? I said, because I have money. I have it. I've seen this money. I've seen this money flowing, coming and coming. So after that, I said, how can I turn this gas into electricity? Due to the cost of fuel in pumping water in the pig farm, because the farm, you cannot do without water in my farm. You cannot do without water in the pig farm. That leads me to conversion of gas to electricity. With the help of my generator, I simply replace my generator with a gas generator, a double source generator that can simply take in fuel and also take in gas. I connect my biogas directly to my generator. I start my generator. At the process of starting my generator, I discover that the gas will finish because of the small size of the biodigester. I decide to use this as my backup. Somebody will see it very small. This can actually light up your 32 or 42 inches TV. This can light up your cameras in your farm. I have a security in my farm, which nothing is waste there. You cannot enter my farm without me seeing you. I use this to back up the lighting 24 hours. When I exhaust my gas, I use this one to back up to lighting up the farm. A lot of people will come in there to charge their phones, and that makes my farm a place for tourism. People will go there and look at what is happening there. A lot of things, there are amazing things inside waste, which we don't know. And during delegates meeting with the Minister of Power, the Minister of Petroleum, the Minister of Petroleum and Resources, Timothy Sylvia, said it on that day, on July 6, 2022, that 62% of Nigerians lack access to electricity, while 90% of Nigerians lack access to modern cooking. That is why we come up with these plans. How can we enter the rural areas? How can we empower women in the rural areas? How can we empower farmers? Presently now, I have about 20 farmers I empowered with my knowledge. In terms of feed, even somebody that is into fishery is now partnering with me. I produce maggots for him. A fish of 2 months will actually clock up to about 1 kg. People will ask me why. People always say that it is magic. I said yes. Considering the fact that maggot has about 41 to 47% protein, which is very high, and the fat and oil, it has about 41 to 42% of fat and oil. That means that livestock will grow very fast. It serves as a booster. And somebody will ask me, what about the hygienic aspect of it? Laba is 100% hygienic. There is no smell. I extract it. So even human feces, your toilet, presently now, the use of soccer well is outdated. If you are still using the soccer well in your house, that means you don't have the knowledge again. You can actually convert your feces to gas, and also it's very small. The space there is very small, and it's cheaper for you to do that. And Golden Ventures, we have a team of 7 that we are working together. I don't have to work this alone. We work in a team. I work with them. I advise them on what to do. I tell this one, go to this way, go to here, and we are able to achieve this. I have a client presently now in Cameroon that has ordered our biogas digester, and he's telling us that the cost of fuel there is very high. The cost of gas there is very high. Please, Golden Ventures, help us. And we are here to see a way of saving people from problems. Presently now, the MD of Nigerian LNG said it in their meeting 2023 when they have delegate meeting to conference that 400 Nigerians died globally as a result of not having access to modern cooking. So what am I doing? I'm trying to see a way of saving Nigerians. I'm trying to see a way of saving Africans from stress, from mud. Somebody will see this as a new technology. Yes, it's a new technology, but there are many things we need to learn. Everything in this world, everything revolve around us is valuable. You can say this. It's just a old home theater. Somebody said it's home theater. Is it not a sound system? I said yes. So it's a sound system. But this old home theater can give you light for 24 hours. That is the extent we are. We don't cameras. To talk about cameras, transmitters. We make them out of scrap. There is no scrap. Don't call my product scrap. If you call my product scrap, I will fight you with all my blood, with all my strength, because there is no scrap. You can actually recycle all those things you call scrap to money, to wealth, and it will save you. I don't beg for harms. I use what I have. It's better I appear scattered than to appear poor. Now, one pig, considering the price of pig, my piglets are sold at the rate of 35,000 naira each. I mean the piglets. Imagine one pig giving birth to about 12. Well, how much will you have? Then he gave birth to about 2 to 3 times in a year. How much will you have? Calculating all this. Now, if you have like 5 pigs, or let me say 8, how much will you have in a year? It's a very huge amount of money. Considering this biogas, the installation of this biogas, I think I am doing it. Those waste you have from your kitchen, you throw it in. It will give you a gas that you can use and cook. I rate Pure Land Race and Durox. These pigs, it is very high. Let me say the growth is very high. And I have more than 20 pigs, not in one farm. I have in different farms, and I have people taking care of it. And I still have some left in other farmers' farm, because I will go there and empower you. At the process, you divide your interest with me. That is what my uncle did to me. I was amazed. What drives me into this production is that I was unable to feed my pig. My uncle said, okay, if a pig gave birth to about 12, you are actually giving me about 5 and take 7. Considering the amount of the pigs, it's very high, the 40% interest. I said to myself, how will I manage? How will I survive to be like him, even more than him? That gave me this innovation. So I will charge you, telling you, okay, I come to your farm, but I won't charge you all that I will tell you, give me 20% and take 80%. I will produce the feed. For you, for your piglets. And at that point, I have share over there in your farm. Even to talk about fish now, I have about 500 fish. That man had difficulties stocking his fish. He said, Oga, please, I want to stock 1,500 fish. How will you help me to divide the cost of it by 50%? I tell you, no problem. I will produce lava for you. Now, he gave me 500 pieces and take 1,000 pieces. That is how I'll be able to get a huge amount of money. A kg of fish now, it is 1,200 to 1,500 naira. Can you imagine what I have over there? So the pig himself is just like a head. He's like a generator powering me and powering my business. Said that to talk about the vegetables in the bush, you said natural things don't actually give your animals any harm. Like the lava itself, I said lava contains about 42% protein content, which is very high. And considering the fat and oil, it has about 41% fat and oil. To talk about fiber, it has about 8% fiber content, which makes my feed, my lava, nutritious to other farmers, and that makes me outstanding over other farmers. If you want to get more about me, you can contact me on my Facebook page, Golden Ventures, and you send me an email, worldgolden438@gmail.com, and my phone number 09061749057, or you can WhatsApp me on 081 8073 1877.
Gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. I rise, rising and